This week, we're hitting the road. My crew and I got invited to come check out Tupelo Con down in Tupelo, Mississippi. So we grabbed our gear, got our best Aaron Copland sound-alike music, and headed on out there. We're here at Tupelo Con in Tupelo, Mississippi. The convention's being held in an old furniture warehouse, so big room, plenty of space, lots of cool stuff. Let's go see what we got. We started walking, and I almost immediately got distracted by something big, blue, and shiny. It really is bigger on the inside. With my adventures in time and space done, I decided to see if I could get away with murder. Alright, so we're standing here with Jason and Sean, the guys who make these mystery boxes. Guys, thanks for taking the time to talk.
No problem. Thanks for talking with us.
Yeah, happy to. So, mystery boxes, why are they so popular?
It's a mystery. Well, really these came into popularity, I think, during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. These were things people could do at home. We started out as an escape room business, so obviously those shut down during the pandemic. This was something that we did to take the components of an escape room with a murder mystery and combine those things together, and you could do them at home, and there's no time limit. So this really, we got a lot of feedback during the pandemic that this was something that brought a lot of families together. This gave them something to focus on besides all the bad things that were out there in the world. So, it's something that, is just a good activity, family night, game night. It's something different. It's not a movie. It's not bowling. Mm-hmm. It's something that's just a different thing that people, haven't really seen before.
But it's entertainment. I mean, that's just like anything else. I mean, people want to be entertained, and so while we're able to give people an escape during the pandemic, people are looking for things that they enjoy that are entertaining. I mean, you binge watch TV shows, so
yeah. What is it you guys think about murder mysteries that keeps people coming back?
So, I mean, murder mysteries on their own are just classic. I mean, if you look at Sherlock Holmes or Agatha Christie, I mean, there's a huge following there of just the traditional, or the game Clue, people like the whodunit. But with I would say the rise in popularity of true crime, I feel like that's driving a lot of the interest in mysteries. I mean, we're not true crime. The way that we present our mysteries are. It's like if all these games took place in Gotham City. So mm-hmm. we're fictional, and most of the mysteries that we create take place in the fictional town of Valley Falls, and we have colorful characters and things like that. But I think the rise in popularity of true crime has energized a fan base for what we're doing, even if they're not fans of escape rooms and
mm-hmm.
things like that.
Yeah. And you guys are saying that you write all of these yourselves. These are all original mysteries that you guys created.
Yeah, every month we write a new box, a new mystery. Every story is different. Every theme is different.
So really, you've killed a lot of people.
Valley Falls is the worst place to live. We haven't figured out why people continue to move there.
We speculate good tax laws or no tax law or good food. But
it's the property taxes. There's very, very low property taxes.
Yeah. So we create all these. Everyone's completely different. One thing that I think people really enjoy about our mystery is it's pretty much one box, one case. So mm-hmm. I mean, once you open up one of our mysteries, you're going to start and solve it with that box. We're not an episodic mystery company, which might take 3 to 6 boxes in order to solve. Mm-hmm. What we see is people do these for game nights or date nights. Well, getting that scheduled is tough. So, if you can solve everything at that time when you've scheduled it, that's many times you've seen people really enjoy that element of it compared to if they had to plan 6 months worth of date nights or game nights and try to coordinate schedules.
Right.
Not to mention, we're in the world of binge watching. You want to know what happens next. You don't want to wait 6 months to find out the answer to the question. So.
And you don't want that to get lost in the mail.
Absolutely not.
Oh, man. So, what were the big inspirations behind deciding to go with murder mysteries for the box?
Well, mysteries at their core are puzzles. You're mm-hmm. having to solve something. You're having to figure something out. And with our background in escape rooms and puzzle solving, it just sort of seemed like a natural combination to put those two things together.
Plus, it's things that we enjoy. And mystery encompasses a lot of different things, whether it's a horror mystery, or because like we cover different genres. I mean, we got more slasher-esque mysteries where we got a serial killer called The Collector. We've got a mystery called The Cabin, which is very Friday the 13th-esque. But then we also have Museum Nocturnus or The Cleansing of Killing House, which are paranormal investigations. So you got that, and then we've got traditional mystery. So the mystery covers a lot of different things that we find interesting. And that's one of the things. I mean, when we started this company, we didn't have fans, we didn't have customers, so we created things that we enjoyed, and thankfully, other people enjoy those too, and we've been able to create mysteries all this time.
Well, that's fantastic. I'm so glad that you guys found this passion and you're able to bring it and share it with all these other people. And I'm thrilled to be able to talk to you guys about it. And hopefully we can get you some more subscribers for them, too.
We appreciate it.
With at least one more mystery solved, we walked around when something caught my eye. They have named it Tupelo. It's just one of those weird... Dude, is that spin art? Unable to resist the siren song of a childhood long past, I made spin art. I have no idea what it's doing. Let's try it. Let's see how that looks. All right, I may not be Jackson Pollock, but it's not bad. With my head spinning both literally and figuratively, I sat down for a rest next to Captain Ruby Storm of the MidSouth Pirate Blades. We're sitting here with Captain Ruby Storm of the MidSouth Pirate Blades. Captain, how are you?
Yes, I am well.
How are we doing?
Good.
So you founded the MidSouth Pirate Blades, which is
I did.
A group of pirates that do pirate fighting in Memphis.
We are a stage fighting stunt team that dresses like pirates and play with pirate swords. The polypropylene, I think I said that right, so nobody can lose a finger. However, it still leaves bruises.
Yeah, so you're a stunt fighting team.
Yes.
And stunt fighting is a lot of fun. It's something I've done a bit of myself, and I know you know that.
Yes.
And you were talking about the weapons that you use.
Yes.
It's essentially safety weapons.
They are.
And you actually have some on your table here.
I do.
Which, yeah.
This is my favorite. I have my blood strike. I affectionately say this is the blood of my enemies. But yes.
And these are, they're very well weighted,
yes.
And even though they are safety, like you said, you can still get hurt. So you still have to be safe using these.
Yes.
But it does bring up the question, why pirates?
Why not? They are fun. Are you asking how did I get into piracy?
Sure, yes. Let's go with that.
Belly dancing.
Really?
You didn't see that coming, did you?
No, I didn't. Please elaborate.
Okay, so there's a backstory to all of this, and I talk with my hands. So, me and my best friend went to the Southern Women's Show some years ago, and there were some belly dancers there, and we're like, oh, that looks like fun. Long story short, moving forward a few months, we joined a class. I loved it. The person that had that studio, she had gone to New Orleans, and there was a pirate fest there. So she's like, oh, that's fun. I want to do that in Memphis. So the first pirate fest in Memphis, she put on.
Nice.
She had all of her belly dance troupe, and I was an advanced student at the time. We dressed as pirates. We performed. piratey routines. I did one called to the song "Hit the Road, Jack," and we had a guy playing Jack Sparrow going between. So it's fun. So my first outfit, garb, kit, whatever you want to call it, it was bare minimum. You know, it was my belly dance stuff thrown together and mismatched. And then next thing I find out, there's actually a pirate group in Memphis that I joined, and I started developing my character. I came up with my own pirate name, Ruby Storm, because I like the color red. It's my favorite color. And as you see, it's red and black are my signature colors. So red, oh, rubies. Okay, well, what goes with rubies? And I played with some names, Ruby Storm. I like it. So I started developing my back character. And then my friend who's a librarian wanted fighting pirates at a library event, so she called me and several others, and we put down a routine. And I'm like, after the routine was over and after the event, I'm like, that was fun. I don't want to stop doing this. I want to keep doing this. So, the MidSouth Pirate Forum.
And you do raise a good point. When you do have a good stunt team and you do stunt fights together, it is a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. It's a lot of work.
It is, and because you're in charge of the safety of the other person.
Yes.
And that's why I'm really glad you have the safety swords and the safety stuff.
Yes.
And the fights, honestly, because I've fought with you before.
Yes, you have.
It's a lot of fun.
It is.
And there's an empty mat behind us.
Yes, there is. We have an arena back there.
I'm thinking we might need to fight again.
I'm up for the challenge if you are.
Well, I'm not challenging the captain.
Oh.
I'm asking for a lesson from the captain.
Okay, we can do that.
Okay.
We can do it.
With the captain's approval, we headed into the ring for the fight. Cue that non-copyright piratey music.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
I did not. You didn't see the stab either.
Did you see the stab?
That one?
How about I just put you down?
No, that's okay.
You act like you've done this before.
Maybe once or twice.
What else you got?
I don't know, go back to a few more high-lows. Those are fun.
All right. How about double swords?
I can't do that.
Can't do that?
I can't do that.
Try it?
Trying is the first step towards failure.
Come on. I'll walk you slowly.
They're making a terrible mistake. They gave me 2 of these now.
All right, you ready?
All right.
Walk it slow.
All right.
Not bad.
I can learn.
Try something a little closer.
All right.
Shot. Nose.
Oh.
Now these are called butterfly swords.
Butterfly swords. Because they fly like a little butterfly. Sure.
Works for me.
All right, why
All
not?
right, so this is the same principle as the longer sword. You're just closer.
Okay.
Okay. You got something to protect your knuckles a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, it takes a little more to get used to. Patty cake, baker's man.
Nice. Nice. Good job.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
All right, cool. So now I'm officially a pirate.
You are. And guess what? Hold on.
Oh?
Hold on. You are a pirate in training.
Oh, I'm a little pirate in training.
Welcome to the crew.
Won't let you down, Captain. Exhausted from the fight, because I am miserably out of shape, I sat down to rest up for a minute. My therapist said that one day I'd have to wrestle with my demons. They're setting up the ring now. To escape both my bad jokes and my fear of looking inward, we wandered around until we ran into our old friend, John Anderson.
How you been, brother?
I'm doing good, John. It's been a while.
It has been a while. How long has it been? At least a year or two. I see you various places. Well, you've been out of the picture for a while.
I was down for a little bit.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with that. Kick back.
No, not at all. But no, it's great to see you again. Last time we were together, we were eating terrible food.
That's true. And some people think that that's when I got sick at, when we were in Memphis.
Yeah.
ShadowCon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I loved that bit. I laughed and laughed. I've showed people that sketch on YouTube.
It's one of our favorite things to do.
I don't think it was me. I don't think it was the terrible food that got me.
It wasn't the terrible
It's not too terrible food.
Because we all ate the terrible food, and we were all mostly
But I'm kind of a sissy, so I wouldn't put it past. I have a weak stomach. I don't know. It might have been me. It's probably just me. But no, I had a good time doing that. The terrible food thing was funny.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing it again, so we'll pull you back into that.
And when ShadowCon comes around, since I did like Girly Out and Leave, I will be back next year. I'm hope that Alan or somebody will reach out and
we'll get you.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry about that.
I have a lot of fun at ShadowCon. It's a good show.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
But so we're here to talk a little bit about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I'm not that interesting. Nobody cares about me.
No, with the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Stranger Things.
Sure.
And those things.
Those things. All of the things. No, I've done one or two.
No, so you're a working actor, you're a professional actor, and you got to play in makeup. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's the most fun you'll ever have. It's like Halloween on crack. And I would prefer to do that over just being a normal guy any day. Some people are gluttons for the punishment. And as long as you're not claustrophobic and you don't mind being uncomfortable literally like 15 hours a day, yeah, it's a great gig, man. I love that stuff.
Well, I mean, when you're an actor, being uncomfortable just is your day.
I would assume so. I mean, I see some people complain about being an actor. Oh, it's tough. No, it's not. You've got people pampering you all day long. It's fantastic. Shut up. Quit lying. Quit playing.
I mean, I came up in the theater scene myself.
Right.
So I didn't quite
Well,
get
that is
that
a little
level.
different.
Yeah.
A little different from theater, and I like theater. I wish I could do more of it. If I had more time, I'd totally get more invested in that. It was fun. I loved drama in high school, and that's the only training I ever had, really.
My background's improv. And
Nice.
Improv is a ton of fun to do. I love doing it. But a lot of actors just don't give it the credit.
I think they just think it's a easy out, maybe. I don't know. Improv's hard to be funny on the drop of a dime.
It is, but
Especially if you're doing comedy. Comedy's really, because comedy's all about timing anyway.
it's so subjective.
Right.
But improv has saved my ass on stage multiple times.
Well, there you go. I mean, it's a skill, like a tool like any other, man. Keep it in the box, and you never know when it'll come in handy.
Yeah. I used to teach improv. I need to get back to teaching
You
it.
should probably do that.
Yeah.
A lot of the improv, like when we were doing the food tasting thing, I could see it kind of blossoming out a little bit, like winging lines. And
Yeah.
I wonder if a lot of it's just frowned upon with actors because it's like, well, you just didn't learn your lines, so you're just improving a line.
Well, I think there's that perception of improv is only whose line comedy, when improv is literally just creating something given your context to move the scene along.
Sure.
So while it can be used for comedy, and it can
Right.
be used very effectively for that, I've had to improvise Shakespeare before.
See, look at this guy. He's just trying to make me look like a butthole in front of all this fans. He's a better actor than I am. It's the truth.
Okay, we're gonna like just frame that little part of John.
He's a way
Anderson
better
saying-
actor than I am.
than that part too.
I just got lucky. I did. Somebody said, "What'd you do before that?" I sold bananas in a produce department. Who knew?
Well, you're also very tall.
I'm very, very tall and and still skinny. I'm starting to get a dad gut going, but I mean, I'm into my mid 40s, so it's, it's expected. And, the nice thing about 40 too is, I don't know how old are you.
That's a great question.
See that? How I avoided it. Are you close to 40?
Close.
Close, but not over.
No, I'm not there yet.
Okay. Yeah, tell all the young people of the world, like, take care of your knees and your feet, man. The
No,
difference
that's-
between 20 and 40 is like you go to bed at 40 and like your knees just give up in the middle of the night.
That is true.
Like, I don't know, I didn't do anything, I just went to sleep. But
Yeah.
for some reason, my elbow decided to say to hell with you. I'm not working today. It's rough.
When you have to wake up and go, which knee brace do I want to wear today? The one with the good springs or the looser one?
Right, doing the Steve Austin Stone Cold double knee brace.
Well, I too like to chug a beer before I go to work.
Sure, like, yeah, I like to pour beer on my boss and just down a few Steve Weiser. No, I don't. I don't even drink.
I don't either.
I like to pretend that I do. You know what I usually do? I do the cool thing, the social thing, where you just hold the same beer for like 6 hours. Yeah, rage it up.
Well, no, there's an old trick I learned. If you tell people you don't drink, they go, why not? Come on. And if you tell people you quit, they go, oh wow, man, that's like good for you. It's the hardest thing you'll ever do.
Right.
And then they don't offer you a drink ever again.
Right, because if you tell people, oh, I just don't drink, then they instantaneously want to buy you drinks just to get you to start.
You'll like this.
No, I won't. It all tastes like bath water. I'm not interested.
No, this one tastes like bread in the bathwater.
Oh, well, it tastes like, mineral oil mixed with lime, You remember Zima's?
Oh, God.
Tastes like
Bartles and James.
Bartles and James. The wine coolers. You're got to be a certain kind of alcoholic to go to the wine cooler. I mean, that's like...
Well, it's acceptable to drink that before noon.
Sure, or like... Yeah, before noon. Mad Dog 2020 is totally unacceptable before 3 a.m. or 3 p.m., Do people still drink that now? I've seen it at a gas station once. You never see 40s anymore either.
Yeah, I don't. Oh wow, I haven't.
Maybe it's a Southern thing. Maybe we just don't have 40s here. I tried to get Billy D. Williams to sign my 40 once, and he threw me out of a Comic-Con. I brought him a Colt 45, and apparently those were some dark days in Lando's career.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he didn't find it nearly as funny as I did. This was 20 years ago in Atlanta. And then he came to Birmingham like a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to try again. Like, maybe he's gotten over it. He's all right with the Colt 45. Maybe he's not fearing the snake anymore. But no, I couldn't find a 40, so it wouldn't be funny. I wanted him to sign it. I was going to pay $150 for him to sign that beer so I could crack it open and down it in front of him. It'd been the best $150 I ever spent. It'd probably be the last beer I ever drank, too, in the rest of my life.
I mean, to be fair, if that's the only beer you drink, that's not bad.
That's true. Troll the celebrities that are more famous than you. That's exactly what he's doing right now.
How did you figure it out?
He's trolling me right now. He's like, wait till these idiots.
Wait till I cut this together. And it's like that one Homer Simpson interview.
John's such an idiot. Watch this. This is going to be great. Comedic gold. Unintentionally funny.
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh, yeah, you would.
I wouldn't show it to you.
This is on his secret YouTube channel.
Yeah, because I have so many subscribers.
Right. For the dozens and dozens of subscribers. Well, remember Mick Foley used to do that to The Rock? The millions and millions. And he would come out and be like, for the dozens and dozens of Foley fans. I love Mick Foley.
Oh, he's such a, he's one of those entertainers that you just have so much respect for. And every time he pops up, you're just like, oh, hey.
I don't care what he's doing. I love it. Oh, he's Santa Claus. That's fantastic.
Yep.
Literally.
Yeah. He's done voice work, and every time he shows up somewhere, you just go, didn't he write a kid's book?
Multiple kids' books.
Yeah.
New York Times best-selling kids' books. So there you go.
So he's a more famous author than I am, too.
That's God bless him. He's earned it.
Yo, he has.
That man did the Lord's work. Anybody who's willing to hurt themselves for your amusement has got to be a good guy. That's the way I see it.
Yeah.
Disagree with jackass guys all day long, but I wouldn't have done it.
I can't do it now. I used to want to be a stuntman when I was a kid. I was going to be a stuntman, and then
You're
my
kind of a
parents
husky dude. You could have been a wrestler.
Well, I was going to be a scientist, but then math happened. And once math happened, then my doors were very, very limited.
Yeah, adulting sucks. That's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, and I don't, now, again, getting closer to 40 with my knees messed up.
Sure.
Now's the worst time to get into wrestling.
Well, David Arquette's wrestling still. After he did that movie, and I guess everybody made fun of him, and now there's a documentary on Amazon or something about him wrestling in his late 40s to prove that he could do it.
Good for him.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen parts of it. I haven't gotten to watch the whole thing yet, but I was like, hell yeah, David Arquette, go on with your bad self.
Yeah, because
He's a better wrestler than I would have been. Trust me on that. I never wanted to be a wrestler though. If I was going to do it, I wanted to be the manager. I wanted to be like a Captain Lou Albano or like J.J. Dillon and the Four Horsemen type guy.
I could be like Paul Bearer.
Right, the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
You know, like the guy that just got up there and talked a lot of and that I could have excelled at.
And then
let somebody else take the bump.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's the classic bait and switch. It's I'm gonna badmouth you, and he's gonna beat you up.
Right.
Because I can't be bothered. Right?
Well, that's like the total junior high move right there. I got a friend who's gonna kick your ass later. I got an older brother that, boy, when he gets here, you're in trouble.
I got an Adam Baldwin behind me. He's
and then Billy Baldwin if that fails. That ain't saying a lot. And on that note, it was a pleasure to see you guys again.
John, thanks so much for taking some time.
Hopefully we'll see you next year, 2023 at ShadowCon. Maybe we'll get up that way and we'll eat some more disgusting Hopefully I won't get sick and have to go home like a punk. And we'll have a good time up there.
Yeah, or next time you're around town, just stop in, say hi. We'll take you to an actual restaurant.
Right.
We won't throw too much bad stuff at you.
Fair enough. No, I had a good time with that. That was funny.
Yeah.
I thought you had a cute little niche there going. That was a good time.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
All right, thanks a lot.
See you guys.
In spite of the heat, the day was still a lot of fun. We got to see some old friends. I made an art. And, we had a pretty good time. So, that's Tupelo Con. On to the next one.